Hello and welcome to our wiki, Plants in the Classroom. Our names are Lee Huntley and Shelley Brown, and our topic for this teacher resource is plant growth. The subject area of plant growth falls into the science curriculum, and the writing and presentation skills that students will use throughout this project will come under the English curriculum. This particular task is suitable for years 4 and 5 and could be adapted for other years. Plants play an essential role in life, and it's important for students to understand the processes and life cycle of these plants. An authentic way to teach students about plant growth is to immerse them in an environment where they are responsible for planting and tending their own vegetables garden. This project on plant growth could be quite an extended one that ran over a year or even longer, with ongoing learning on plant growth and further activities which could be related to the students' own lives for them to gain a greater understanding of the subject. However, for this particular project, we're just focusing on a 2-week period. The task they'll be doing for this project is focused on seed germination. The project designed so students have an hour each morning in class over a 2-week period where they'll learn about and discover how seeds germinate and examine the stages in the process of plant growth. Students will primarily keep a journal to record their observations, and they take pictures daily using a digital camera. At the end of the 2-week period, they'll prepare a PowerPoint presentation to display to the class and to explain what they've learnt over the 2 weeks about plant growth and germination. There's 4 pages in our website. So there's a task page which has been created that the actual students could follow. So the teacher could use this page to create an instruction sheet, or they could do a class website and have the students access this page themselves. And there are links on this page to the resources that are on the resources page. And the resources page just lists all the resources that the students would use throughout the 2-week project. And the teacher page provides some further information for teachers about how they could implement this particular task. There's a suggested lesson schedule covering what they could do on each day, and examples of the templates that we've used in our activity, and an example PowerPoint presentation that teachers could adapt for their own teaching purposes. There's also some helpful links to other teaching notes and information that teachers might want to use to create their own lessons throughout the 2 weeks, and some helpful websites in general about using technology that will give teachers some ideas of how they could expand on these lessons. In creating this resource, Shelley and Lee split up the tasks between themselves. They both worked on the home page to come to an agreement about what the topic was and what activity they would do, and research the curriculum documents to identify what year level that this particular topic would be suitable for. They then split up the resources, and each of them took half of the resources each, so one focused on websites and documents and the other focused on the interactive whiteboard, the videos and the social networking site. They worked together on the schedule, on how they would present the task, and ideas for the PowerPoint presentation. And then they both proofread it and checked that all the references were in order on each of the pages. Thank you for viewing Plants in the Classroom.